Roddy McDowall had evolved from a gifted child star into an acclaimed actor. But it would be a very different kind of evolution that would mark his transition from celebrated actor to an enduring pop culture icon.
A planet where man is the lowest order of living things, and the superior beings are apes.
In 1968, cameras rolled on Planet of the Apes, the story of an astronaut who is hurled 2,000 years into the future, where he finds a society turned upside down. The cast included Charlton Heston, Maurice Evans, Kim Hunter, and Roddy McDowall as the simian scientist Cornelius.
He does come from somewhere in the Forbidden Zone. He's described the region to us and described it accurately, for I have been there.
You visited the Forbidden Zone?
I discovered evidence of a simian culture that existed long before the sacred scrolls were written.
Objection!
Roddy McDowall managed to handle the makeups, which I know was an enormous challenge. I remember Roddy saying that the trick for acting behind those makeups was to overact with your face, and they actually were able to express emotion through those makeups.
We got along quite well, and I think basically through Roddy's sense of humor. He was just marvelous and curious and wanting to make things go right as much as we could, and we were very close as pimps and as friends.
Cornelius.
Engaging both the imagination and intellect of moviegoers, Planet of the Apes was a tremendous box office success and became one of the seminal science fiction films of all time. But when the studio clamored for an inevitable sequel, McDowall was unavailable. He was in Europe, realizing his long-cherished dream of directing his first motion picture. In 1969, Roddy began production on Tam Lin, based on an old romantic Scots ballad and starring Ava Gardner as the beautiful but evil seductress of young men. The veteran actor felt right at home behind the camera and looked forward to both popular and critical success.
He was very excited about this film and heartbroken when they ran out of money. I think he really did enjoy directing.
Roddy was hopeful when American International Pictures purchased the movie, but their heavily re-edited version bore no resemblance to Roddy's original vision, and his lyrical drama was finally released as a horror film retitled The Devil's Widow. Roddy was humiliated and tried in vain to have his name removed from the credits, but in the end it was he who bore the brunt of the bad reviews. It was a devastating experience, but one about which he remained characteristically silent, never speaking about it in public. But in 1971, McDowall went from defeat to triumph when he starred in the spectacularly successful Escape from the Planet of the Apes.
Have you a name?
Zero.
Does the other one talk?
Only when she lets me.
Over the next 6 years, he would appear in 2 more sequels, a popular TV show, and on a host of apes-related merchandising, from board games to lunchboxes. By the age of 46, Roddy McDowall had gone from respected character actor to pop culture personality.
Hello, Roddy.
Hello, Carol.
Well, how have you been?
Well, I've been just fine. You're looking wonderful, Carol.
Oh, thank you. Well, so are you, Roddy.
I should. I just spent the weekend in Palm Springs. I was working on my tan.